morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Efe West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on the channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstition, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about the phenomenon called Ogbanje or Abiku in African spirituality. This is a phenomenon whereby children are born into a family and they die repeatedly. The term Ogbanje actually means a repeater, somebody that keeps doing something again and again and again. And we have children like this in Africa that will be born into a family, and then when they get to a certain age, most times before they get to puberty, the child will die, and then the child will be born again into the same family or a very close extended family, and then they'll keep dying. So we have had so many cases of this in the past in West Africa, and it is a phenomenon that is very, very popular. So the term they give to this kind of children is called Ogbanje in the Igbo tribe in West Africa in Nigeria. In the Yoruba tribe, they call them Abiku. And this word Abiku means born to die. So we have this in Hausa, we have it in Benin, we have it in Calabar, we have it in Urobo. In all the tribes in Nigeria, we have this phenomenon. So what is responsible for this phenomenon is what I want to talk about today. There have been many suggestions about the reason for this kind of children. There are some people that say that these are spirit children that happen to come from a rim of the forest whereby that is inhabited by evil spirits. Some say that these spirits are from the evil forests once again. That these are spirits of people that were not properly buried in a previous lifetime. They are not happy spirits. So when they are born back into this lifetime, they don't really want to stay long. The aim of them coming to this world is to cause pain to wherever they are, to cause pain, most especially to their parents, pain and heartbreak. So what this Abiku or Ogbanje spirit does is that they will pick a particular family, or they will just choose a woman, and they will keep entering the womb of that woman to be born, to be reborn and die again and again to cause pain to this woman. So this is one school of thought, that these spirits are from the evil forest, people that were improperly buried, people that were cursed, or people that were cast out of the community. They are the ones that are coming back as Abiku or Ogbanje to cause pain to the people of certain people in that community. There are also another school of thought that say these spirits are like wandering spirits, that they are spirits that actually resides in the spirit world, and they sort of have a cult or their own community whereby their aim is to come to this life for a very short while, and they sort of sign a contract that they're going to come to this human world, spend a few years, and at a particular point in time they are going to die, and they will go back to where they come from. So they just choose to play with this life. They don't really take life seriously. They are just here to play. They come and they take a look at what is going on, then they go back to meet their friends, and they come again, they go back, they come again, they go back. So they say they are kind of wandering spirits. Then some other people say that these Ogbanje spirits are spirits that have more kind of advanced form of spirituality, that they have a lot of knowledge or things to offer to this lifetime. And when they come to this world and they see that the world is not ready for them, or their parents are not ready, or maybe they are too slow to understand them. So we think that instead of us just wasting time with these slow-minded parents, let's just die and go back to where we come from, or go to a better place, or come back another time when they are ready. So they just die, and they go back to where they come from. Whatever the case, these children happen to die, and they die at a early age, and they cause a lot of pain to their parents. So we have this phenomenon. It used to be very, very widespread in West Africa for the last 100, 200 years. But nowadays, modern day, we don't have a lot of children dying like this anymore. So medical science, modern day scientists have sort of been trying to explain this phenomenon, that situations whereby two parents both having the AS sickle cell genotype come together, they can have children that are SS, and these children are sickle cell children, and they are susceptible to die at a very young age. So many medical doctors and scientists are ascertaining that this Abiku or Ogbanje phenomenon might be due to maybe lack of adequate medical knowledge by African spiritualists or African communities back in the uh, days, to bring this kind of situation of children dying, that it could be that the parents may having genotype problems that is leading to the death of their children. So they kind of explain this to the fact that nowadays that we have much awareness about this single cell issue. Children are not actually dying at that rate anymore. Part of the reason that people believe this phenomenon to be true is that sometimes when these children die, they are given specific marks on their body. They are given insertions. So when they give them these insertions and then they are buried, so the next time the child comes to life, they come back with the same mark on the skin that was given to them. So when the parents see these babies and they see that mark, they will know that this is the child that died and has come back to life again, because they come back with the mark that was given to them when they die. So these children are marked. So this is how they know that the child have returned. And most cultures have kind of specific names that are given to these children. They have names or Ogbanje names. These names usually refer to besieging death not to take the child, or to a name that when the child calls that name, people will know that this is an Ogbanje child. So the aim is that if people have identified the child as an Ogbanje, they can no longer die and go back anymore, because people have discovered their secret, their game plan. So what they do is that they undergo some certain rituals for this child to prevent the child from dying again. So they go to the medicine man and they do some rites so that the child will not die anymore. The child will live their full lifespan. Then they also say that some of these children used to have a kind of power stone that they hide somewhere, that this stone enables them to be dying and coming back to this lifetime at will. So what they do is that the medicine man or the native doctor will ask this child to show them where their birthstones are buried. That once they can be able to retrieve this birthstone, the child can no longer die anymore. The child will be forced to stay in this lifetime. So there are lots of stories in the past of native doctors looking for these stones and taking the stones to prevent the children from dying again. So we have lots of these stories in our traditional pantheons. We have a lot of these stories in our Igbo tribe. We have a lot of it in the Yoruba tribe about the phenomenon of Ogbanje. Then nowadays we have come to realize that the Ogbanje phenomenon is not really as popular as it used to be in the past now. So Children that are usually called Ogbanje nowadays are stubborn children. If they see a child that is stubborn, that does not listen to instructions, the term Ogbanje is usually used to describe or refer to such children that are stubborn. Recalcitrant children, they call them Ogbanje nowadays. So it is very rare to find this phenomenon of Ogbanje occurring in this modern day Africa, especially in modern day West Africa. I don't think we see it anymore. Children are not dying as they used to be, that they come through one parents repeatedly. We don't have that anymore. So we can say that maybe most of the Ogbanje incidents in the past might be due to inadequate knowledge of the existence of inconsistent genotypes in people. That can be a very, very good reason for children dying at a very young age in the past in Africa. So nowadays, we don't have that any modern day case of Ogbanje anymore. So it can be due to inadequate medical knowledge, and we totally agree with that. So this is opinion or my own take about this Ogbanje and Abiku phenomenon. So questions and comments are welcomed about this topic. This topic was actually requested by a subscriber, and I think it's a very good topic. So I think I have said all about the topics already. There are a lot of information, even academic journals, academic articles, poems, literatures, and books that have been written on this Ogbanje phenomenon. It's something that happened in the past, but we don't have it anymore in modern day Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned. So questions and comments are welcome. Like and share this video. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And I will see you in the very next video. So take care and bye. Peace.